Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First off, I'd like to say, Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Also, would like to say peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect, the Akim that's fighting and pushing his word in all sincerity and faith throughout the four corners of the earth. For the Akwat, the sisters who listen and sincerely believe, Shalom to you as well. Shalom to the new fruit, the new believers, the new viewership coming into the faith. Just back with another lesson, and here it seems like Satan is always just doing his mischief at all different times. The scripture says, except he caused some to fall, loosely paraphrasing, these damn wicked ass devils can't even sleep at night, man. The scriptures talk in Micah how they work wickedness upon their bed. So the latest distraction to date, this guy P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Puffy Combs, or whatever you want to call him. But in the midst of everything that's going on as far as the upcoming election, all of the situationals concerning these migrants, especially from Venezuela, the mounting tensions going on over in the Middle East, the failing economy, interest rates, inflation rates going at all-time highs. They got this whole situation with P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, front page news. Is dominating the news cycles and talking points. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm not defending anything that this dude has done. Because even though Puff Daddy or P. Diddy, he's an Israelite, he's most likely, just based on his fruits, on his behavior, a part of the two-thirds club that the Most High is just going to have to destroy on this side. And right now, the Most High is using his whipping stick, Esau Edom, through his laws and, through his court system to basically railroad Diddy and basically just bring him to naught, to where he can't leave any generational wealth to his children, because basically the feds are going after him, and, they're using his resources and things like that against him. He's been denied bail, I think, multiple times. But to hell with this whole story, man. I really don't give a damn what happened to this dude at the end of the day. I just want to point out that it's clearly another distraction. And that's how the left hand gets down. They just keep the distraction campaign going, man. Right now, and I ain't going to lie, I watch football, but it's football season. Baseball season going to be in the playoffs pretty soon. Basketball season going to be starting. So Esau Edom, they just continue with the cycle of distractions nonstop to keep people's minds off of what really matters, especially all of the demonic things that they're doing behind the scenes, okay? But the prophets, that's why we've been set up on the scene to point these things out, man, because we're in a time right now where there's a shameful spewing on the glory of the wicked, man. But they're using guys like Puff Daddy to paint him as the face of wickedness and being hella freaky and just being a damn pervert. But Esau Edom, he's always the main corporate. He wants to basically cause distractions so everybody can take their mind off of all of the wickedness that he's doing behind the scenes, man. Because you best believe that this guy P. Diddy, he was groomed at some point, by one of these, Edomites within the record industry or whatever. So I heard the Apostle Gabar said the thing that you don't see is way stronger than the thing that you see. So Diddy, at the end of the day, man, he's always had marching orders, and of course he's considerably rich compared to most Israelites. But in the grand scheme of things, man, he's just a puppet, because to get in that life you have to sell your soul, man. You have to compromise your morals, integrity, respect, so on and so forth. But I'm going to just go to the scriptures. So I'm going to start off here in Psalm 64 and 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. So we know that these Edomites, they love to have secret councils. They like to have secret summit meetings where they discuss diabolical, wicked plans, man, to how they're going to continue their influence and control over the earth, over the resources, over the people, destroying the minds of the people, okay? So whether you want to call somebody a sea theorist, I'll just say it that way, or not, there is a wicked organization of people, I'll say it that way, that are pulling strings behind the scenes. It's always been that way, man. Okay? What we call the elite. But continuing on, it says, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Okay? So it says, who wet their tongue like a sword. And when you go into that word wet, it's spelled W-H-E-T, and that means to sharpen. So they make their laws, they write unrighteous decrees, you know, they can come up with propaganda, they can just use different methods of the tongue to destroy you right now. Okay? And I think it is a pile-on campaign. Of course, Diddy's wicked. I'm not saying, you know, that he's probably not guilty of some of the things that he's alleged of, but I can foresee that they're adding more to it. You know, they're exaggerating the extent of what he did. You know, but I don't even want to get into that. But that's what they do, man. Esau can paint you and frame you in any way that he wants to. And mainly that's what they're going to try to do to the men of the Lord, the prophets, man. Like it talks about in Revelation 12 and 10, the accuser of our brethren, because that word accuser goes in a categoreo, meaning they always try to group people and put you in categories. So they could basically come after you and have a justification to try to bring charges against you, to try to persecute you or kill you even, man. You label you a domestic terrorist, so on and so forth. Okay? It says, Psalm 64 and 3, it says, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their arrows to shoot and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. So Esau, he can control the narrative basically, man, to make the people believe what he wants them to believe about you. Okay, whether it be right or wrong. But the men of the Lord, you know, through the Lord putting his truth within us, man, we already can peep his game plan, his MO, his mode of operandi. So that's why we don't get entangled by the affairs of this world. Of course, you know, brothers watch movies and listen to music and things like that. But we know at the end of the day, we don't worship these celebrities and these entertainers and athletes, man. Because a lot of people worship these people as idols. You know, at some point, P. Diddy, he was worshipped as an idol, man, because of his fame and fortune. But we don't get caught up into all of these different things, because we know that this world is blinded by the god of this world, which we know that's the spiritual demon Satan. Okay? But this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So that's why we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, because we have this truth, man. The Lord has given us the ability to speak before things happen in the earth, man. So we already know what these devils up to. We're telling them what they're going to do, and the Lord is manifesting it to happen, just as the prophets say when we go out and speak on the highways and the byways, when we put up these shows on YouTube, man. So that's why, Lord willing, if we endure to the end, we're not going to get caught up in none of these snares, man. Now, we know that Esau is going to come with the accusation campaign, with slander, trying to paint us this way, trying to paint us that way. But the Lord, hey, if we're justified by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, no charges are going to stick against the elect. Okay? Who shall lay any charge to the Most High's elect? I'm loosely paraphrasing Romans, the 8th chapter. But the point being made, we're not ignorant of all of these different things, man, all of these distractions at the end of the day that we see going on, man. We know that there's a much bigger prevailing theme that's going on, okay, that most people can't see. Something else I wanted to get. Yep. This is Matthew 24:22. Salaki, this in verse 24. It's Matthew 24:24. It says, for there shall arise false messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And we know, you know, it's a lot of false prophets, even among Israel, teaching false doctrines. You know, and then, of course, in the Christian church, you have your Joel Osteens, Bishop T.D. Jakes. You know, to these people, they get worshipped as idols, man. And you're going to even have some doing signs and wonders. But Esau, he's a priest on the left-hand side. And I'm talking about the higher luminaries of Esau Edom, man, that control this society. They're working signs and wonders and doing miracles on the left-hand side, like it talks about in Revelation 13, man. And it says, in so much that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. But if you're a part of the elect, we're not going to be deceived, man. We're not going to be ignorant of Satan's devices. So I just want to say a few quick words. Lord willing and certified, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, peace, and blessings to the elect.